This conference will now be recorded.
So in previous examples, we have seen how to write a trigger on contact object with the different scenarios like insert, update, and delete time. Let's write one more trigger on the account object. So let's see, you will have one more scenario. No, let's see, trigger an opportunity object. So whenever you are creating an opportunity, the opportunity owner will be assigned as opportunity team member. Okay, that scenario we'll see. So what we're going to do here, so we'll add opportunity owner assigned as a sales team automatically. So to do that, let's understand what kind of object we are going to take first. So I understood, okay, I have to write a trigger on the object, nothing but opportunity. Because I said, when you are creating opportunity, who is the owner of the opportunity will be assigned as a sales team automatically. Okay, so the following trigger is going to add the opportunity owner into the sales team automatically whenever the opportunity is created. Okay, so for that, what we do, we'll take three different objects. We have one object opportunity, and we are going to create one opportunity. We are going to create a record on the opportunity team member. So we are going to add them as a team member. The owner who is going to be the opportunity owner is going to be the team member. So we're adding as a record for the user, and also we'll share the opportunity. We'll create a record and opportunity share so that we like give the access to the users. So to do that, so if you go to the setup, if you search opportunity, let me search the opportunity here. See, I have opportunity, okay, and also opportunity team. So we will create a record and opportunity team, and also for each object I'll have a share object. Like for account I have account share. Same way for opportunity I have opportunity shares. To whom we want to share the record programmatically, we can create a record on opportunity share object. So to see that of what object we have in opportunity share, let me go to developer console. Let me show you that object. So that object we can access programmatically or in the backend. That object you cannot see in the front end, but I can show you where this object is. If you go to the file, if you go to open resource, let me go to open file. Let's go to open. If you select the object, let it open first. If you go to the objects, if I type opportunity, what kind of other object? Let's see. Okay, if you see opportunity, I have opportunity object where I create the opportunity records. So same way I have opportunity share where to which users I'm going to share the records. That record I can insert here for that users, and we have something called opportunity member also. So all these three objects we are going to use on this example. So as this example I'm saying, I'm going to write a trigger an opportunity. So I go to my opportunity object. Then in opportunity object, let me go there. In opportunity object, you can see there is something called opportunity trigger. See, I go to opportunity trigger. So I'm going to write a new trigger on my opportunity object. So I click on the new. So once you insert the record, then I'm going to create a team member who is the owner. I'm going to add him as a team member. So that means I'm going to insert the record on opportunity, but I'm going to create a record on opportunity team member. That means whenever, as I said, whenever I'm going to do something on other than the same record which in the trigger context, I have to write on the after event. Okay. And as I said, when you're creating opportunity, that means insert time. So after insert logic, I have to write here. So let's see. I'm writing the logic. I'm writing the trigger name opportunity trigger on opportunity and on what event I want to fire. Right now, based on my logic or based on my assignment, I'm going to do on the after insert. Okay. So same way I'll create a handler classes. I do not want to write all the logic in the same place. So I just go to Apex class and I'm going to create one handler class for this. So let's say I click on the new, and the class I'm going to create as public class opportunity trigger handler. Inside this, I'm going to write a class. The name I given as public static, like in the previous example we did, public static void. Let's see, after insert handle, the method name I have given. Okay. So now in this after insert, what I want to do, I want to take all the opportunities what I have, and then for that opportunity, I want to create a sales team member. Okay. So now how I'm going to do this one. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to take list of opportunity what I have as bulkify trigger. I'm going to take list of opportunity record. Let's see the name I have given as OPP list. Okay. So for this opportunity, what I want to find out who is the owner of the opportunity, and for that owner, then I will give the edit privilege. Like while share the share opportunity share record, I'll create for the edit. Let me show you what is the opportunity share and what kind of field you have. If you go to my documentation, search for documentation. So if you see, whenever you want to create opportunity share record, we have to fill which record I want to share, to whom I want to share, and with what privileges. Three fields are so important. So in opportunity, I have many records. So which record I want to share, to whom I want to share, nothing but to which users I want to share, and with what access, edit access, read, or all accesses I want to give. Okay. So if you see, one field I have opportunity access level. I want to give read access, edit access, or all access, or to which opportunity I want to give access, that is called as opportunity ID. Then to whom I want to give access, that is called user or group ID. We have to create a record for these fields. So now to do that, what I do on this class, first let me find out who are the owner of the opportunities. Okay. So I'm just looking on my opportunities. So each opportunity I'm taking from here. Let's the name I given as OPP, and I have the collection as OPP list. Okay. Let's for this I'll create a map where I'll define for each opportunity who are my owners. Okay. Let's ID and ID map I have taken. Each one opportunity will have one owner. So I said OPP owner map. I do not want to loop many times. So simply I did added the use of map as the collections variables. So that I do. If you do not know the collections and you want to know the basics, you can go to my Apex development tutorials. There you can get all the basics of collections and all the Apex related concepts we have discussed there. So OPP owner map dot put I did. Okay. So here you can see for each opportunity who is the owner I'm going to take. So each opportunity ID I have stored here, and opportunity having who is the owner. Their ID also I have taken here. This is one part I did. So each opportunity what I have, for that I will create a share record. So now what are the share record I want to create? So let's keep a collection opportunity share record. That's the name I have given as OPP share list equal to new. I just create a collections of opportunity share which I need to insert. Okay, the owner who are there, I'll give privilege to edit. So now I loop on each opportunity. Even I can do in the for loop, but to make you familiar with map, I'm just using this. So now I'm querying on each opportunity, or I'm querying on this map opportunity owner map. Okay, let's see, I taken as the ID OPP ID, then my opportunity owner map dot key set. So to get the all opportunity IDs here, then I'm going to create one opportunity share record. So opportunity share OPP share equal to new opportunity share record. And on this opportunity share, to which opportunity I want to share, so that I'll set based on the opportunity IDs. So when I want to do that, if you see based on this opportunity share field schemas, I have a field which is called opportunity ID. I'm going to set value to this dot opportunity ID equal to my OPP ID, nothing but my opportunity ID. Then same way OPP share dot to whom I want to give access. To define that, what I have one field which I call user or group ID. If you see here, I have user or group ID. I just said user.group ID equal to, on this opportunity, I have stored opportunity owner ID as a value. So on the owner map, I can simply do dot get my opportunity ID. If I pass the key as a parameter here, simply I'll get associated values, opportunity, user group ID I got. Then now what I want to do, so on what kind of access level I want to give. So opportunities here dot access level will define here. There is a field which we say opportunity access level. I'm going to set field value to that equal to my, let's I want to give access as edit. Simply I can specify as edit here. And the record what I'm creating, let me keep it in the share list so that I'll insert it. Share list dot add. Okay. Let's say the share record what you have created. This is my share list first of all cam. Now I can insert this record. Okay. So this will be give the access privileges. So let's see, simply I can check if my opportunity share list is size is greater than 0 dot size greater than 0, simply I can go and I can insert the record. So what I can do here, I'll go here and I'll do insert opportunity share list. Okay, this is sharing record. And same way what I do, now I will add as a team member, as a sales team member. So for that, what I do, I have to create a collection of records whom I want to add because it's a bulkified trigger. So for sharing, for creating team member, my object name, as I said, I have an object called opportunity team member. So I'll create a opportunity team member collection. Let's give the name as a team member list equal to new list of opportunity team member. Now for each opportunity, what I do, the owners who are their owners will add them as an opportunity member. Let's see what are the different kind of fields we have on the object opportunity member. Let me go here and see the object. See, I have object which is called opportunity member. If you see the fields, what field we have, so the primary field nothing but what kind of access level you are giving to which opportunity ID and who is going to the what is the team member role, okay, and who is the user you are assigning to the or assigning as a team member. So only these fields, so you have to play around. So now what I do, simply I can do a for loop on my list of opportunities what I have. For each opportunity OPP, let's see, I have taken as OPP list as the collections. So now I'm going to create a new opportunity team member record for the opportunity. So simply add opportunity team member equal to new opportunity team member. Then on this team member, I want to set to which opportunity they want to access first thing. Okay, that will define as for documentation. It's going to set as what is my opportunity ID, to which opportunity you want to assign someone as a team member. So to do that, I set opportunity ID going to be current opportunity.id. Okay, then who is going to the team member? Team member going to be to set that I have a field which we call user ID. If you see, there is a field which we call user ID. Simply I go here, set my user ID equal to current opportunity owner is going to be my team member. So simply I can define opp dot owner ID. Okay. Now, what the role I want to give. Let me see here. Let me see the concept here. If I go to opportunity team, see if I go to this opportunity team setting, see, let me enable the team setting so that I'll get my opportunity team member object. Okay, and I want to add this to all the layouts. Let me save it. So we'll have different kind of roles. Okay, now let me go to this team. Like in account, I have account team, same way I'll have opportunity team. Okay, so what are the different roles we have? So now we have this kind of different roles we have. I want to set the current user who is the opportunity owner. I want to add them as my account manager role. So that I want to do. How I'll do then simply I'll go to my team member. Then in team member, what role I want to assign. So to assign the role, what I have, let me close other unnecessary tabs. Okay. So for the role, you see we have one field which we call team member role. Simply I can go and set my team member role. What role I want to assign, I can pick the values from my list of available values. So I want to set them as my team member role as account manager. Okay. So when I'm creating a team member record, simply I set which record I want to set. That's my opportunity ID. Then to whom I want to set as a team member. That's my user ID. Then on what access level I want to give, that I set as a team member role. Okay, what role I want to assign that team. Then the record I'm going to add as my team member list. Dot add as my team member. Okay, then if there is some record came, then I'll go and insert it. So now if my team member list size greater than 0, or you can check is empty, size greater than 0, then simply I'll go and I'll do my insert team member list. Okay, this is a very basic example. Okay, so now let's go and save it. Okay, field not writable, opportunity shared dot opportunity ID. Opportunity share dot opportunity ID. Opportunity share dot opportunity ID. Okay. Anyhow, let's say not to insert the share record now. Let's create only the team member and see what is happening. Then we'll come to the share record. I'll show you why that share record we cannot create. Let me save it. Okay. Let me call this trigger handler logic inside this trigger. So as a context variable, I'm just going to write if trigger dot is insert and trigger dot is after. Then what I do, I'll just make a call. Opportunity trigger handler dot, what is my method name? My method name nothing but my after insert handle. Okay. So now in this method, what I need to do, I need to pass my trigger dot new context variable. Okay. Let me save it. Okay. Now let me see what is happening on this page. If I go to opportunity record to create, I go to my opportunity record. I'm going to create a new opportunity. So now let's say I just gave name, some dummy name I have given, and let's say close date I have given some date, and let's stage I set as prospecting. Now I'm going to create a record. The moment I create a record, I expect my logic to execute, and it should add a team member. Let's see, there is a team member came or not. You see, there is a team member came, the same user with a member role as account manager. Okay, you can see here how it's going to happen. So whenever you are trying to create a record, okay, like in some other object, simply we can go for the after insert time. Okay, so in after insert time, what we do, we simply set like whenever there is other record or other object you want to manipulate from the trigger, simply you have to write in the after logic. It may be after insert or after update or anywhere. So now the logic you executed and created my team member with a specific role. If you open this team member, you can see team role and everything given and access we are given as the read write. So now this is a very basic example how we have executed opportunity trigger to execute my after insert logic to create a team member record. Okay. So in next sessions we will see more interesting examples where we can see the trigger design pattern also. Let's go through it and practice and see what are the more scenarios we can cover up. Thank you so much for your time.